Philippines. Louis and Ella Finster arrived as pioneer missionaries in the Philippines on December 17, 1908. 3 years later, they started a group of believers that would become the first Filipino Adventist church in the country. Originally from the United States, Louis attended Union College. After graduation, he worked in the U.S., but it wasn't long before Louis and his wife Ella felt called to serve overseas. They served in Western Australia and for a short time in Tasmania before they were called to the Philippines. When Louis and Ella arrived in Manila, there were no Filipino Adventists. The few missionaries before them had worked in Spanish and English, primarily with the foreign community. Although J.L. McKelney had started preparing literature for Filipinos, Louis realized that only 5% of the population spoke Spanish. So he began learning Tagalog with a translator for the American Bible Society. The translator learned about the Sabbath from one of the tracts and was among the first group of baptisms in 1911. Louis planted the first church in Santa Ana, a suburb of Manila. Louis encouraged his young converts to join in the mission, and he soon had a group of colporteurs and village evangelists. The work grew rapidly. And while in the Philippines, the Finsters saw 4 conferences and 1 union conference established. Today, there are more than 1.2 million Seventh-day Adventists in the Philippines, and more than 7,000 churches and companies. There is 1 Seventh-day Adventist for every 86 people. To these pioneering missionaries, we say, Salamat.